Initiate 5-minute timer. Yes. So I'm working with cue cards tonight, so I just want to show you my cue cards here for just a moment here. Thank you. Next, we have a quick impression of this audience. Once again, a quick impression of this audience. It's a very nice shirt. It's very nice there. It's very good. You look fine, man. That looks great. So I told my wife, did you see that UFO flying over our house last night? She said, no, I missed it. What did it look like? It was something like this. No clap for that one. They're getting tired of the props, okay? So I'm standing at the ATM machine, and the machine asked me, do you want to check your balance? I said, okay, all right. Yeah, I knew that joke would pay off. That's great. That's great. Lovely ringtone. I'm really enjoying that. I had one more money joke. Just see if I can remember it here. Oh yes, my wife and I were in the chicken drive-thru, and they said we can't give you exact change. We ran out of pennies. My wife said, "Yeah, that's right. The government stopped producing pennies." And I said, "That makes 0 sense." She had another money joke, too. Oh, yeah, my wife, she watches Wheel of Fortune every night. That's just a setup. I don't have the punchline for that yet. How should I spin that? I told my wife, honey, I had a very disturbing dream. She will describe it to me. She likes to interpret my dreams for me. So, honey, this Nazi from World War II walks into a head shop and says, papers, please. My wife said, Andy, you never know. I said, okay, well, if it's true that I never know, how do you know that? Thank you. I wanted to impress my wife. I said, honey, I was very hungry. I just ate that entire box of family-sized Fruit Loops. She said, that is surreal. Let's finish with a big joke. Let's try to finish with a big joke here. So, honey, I had another weird dream. Well, just describe it to me. She said, well, I dreamt of this 4-story building. There's a comedy club on every floor. She burst out laughing. I said, what are you laughing about? She said, it's just funny on so many levels.
Great job, Andy.
Thank you. Be seated. Thank you. Let's start this timer here. See how long this takes. There we go. 5 minutes. There it is. So I asked my wife, did you see that UFO over the top of our house last night? She said, well, no, I missed it. What did it look like? And so it was something like this. Thank you. That's it. So I'm standing at the ATM, and the machine said to me, do you want to check your balance? I said, okay, all right. Thank you. I knew that would pay off. Thank you. My wife said, Andy, when are you going to finally vacuum the house? I want to get out of it. I said, well, honey, nature abhors a vacuum. That joke sucked. I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We were watching this Dracula movie, and the movie Dracula says that he's 500 years old. I said, huh? Dracula's long in the tooth. That joke sucked. I'm sorry. Well, showed me our sewer bill, $133. I said, man, this shit is expensive. That joke stinks. I'm sorry. A little bit about myself. I did want to actually go to plumbing school for a while there, but it was just a pipe dream. I went to college for a while. I studied ancient Greece. Yeah, I worked in the kitchen. Worked at a nursing home for a while. I got old. Thank you once again. I appreciate that. My wife said, Andy, I've decided to get a facelift. I said, huh? That'll raise some eyebrows. My wife showed me a calendar for this year, 2026 calendar. I'm looking at this thing. I said, this is depressing. She said, depressing? Well, look at this. Our days are numbered. My wife asked me what time it was, and I looked at my wrist, and she said, is that a Rolex? I said, not on my watch. But I told my wife, honey, I do not want to die. She said, well, good, you're thinking outside the box. I said, honey, when I'm dead, I want you to put me inside a pretzel-shaped grave. She goes, pretzel-shaped? Yes, I love a good plot twist. All right, let's wind up with just a smash big joke to finish the setup. Here we go. So I told my wife, honey, I had a weird dream last night. She said, well, describe it to me. So I dreamt of this Nazi from World War II. He walks into a head shop. He says, papers, please.
Great job, Andy.